voice. Cool. Anyway, welcome to Cooking Companions. This is a psychological horror game based on what mate said, if the thing goes right. Mind you, just the same mate who decided to mess with the code of Cuphead and make it horrifying for me to play. Yeah, I know that Cuphead mod. I can tell you about that in a different video, I'm sure. But anyway, welcome to Cooking Companions. This game was suggested to me. Famous. Sorry about that, by my friends, and Steam store. So I thought I'd give it a try. Sorry about that, close on my headset fell off. Fake cords. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to start a new game. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Once again, this is horror, so if you're like, 13 or under, you might not like this. But, yeah, disclaimer. I'm just throwing that in there, personally. Pretty cheerful music. Got 4 friends here. Rigger. I won't be doing voices, just so you know, because, I mean, I'm pretty exhausted as it is. I've been going through recent cases of sleep paralysis, so, turn up the music a little bit. There we go. Backwalk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water, it really has everything. Does it have internet, a mini fridge, electricity, cable TV, beds? I can go on, but I think I made my point. Feels like everyone's been doing some camping, though, in this. Finally, I placed like a really good book in peace. Okay. Anatoly, just because you have glasses doesn't make you a book nerd. I used to wear glasses, but not anymore. Sunglasses, obviously. I can't wait to tell. Okay, Mariah, educated guesses that you have allergies or something. So everyone, must be the dust. Get the allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry guys, with normal rest, we can make this cabin shine. So you really This sounds like how my mother and father used to fight. So everyone's having to clean me before? No? Yeah, didn't think so. Anyway, it seems as though he's more, Anatoly is like the, like, optimistic guy. He's the book nerd, and she's compassionate, and she's a bit of a... Right now, she looks like the more snake-like type, like the peaceful banter, except she does it for fun. Not many supplies here, I guess I have to go out and get what we need. Wait, you guys didn't prepare? If you guys go camping, it's #1 goal to prepare. Otherwise you'll fail. Otherwise you basically fail. Doesn't matter. There's a fireplace I'm making stew, so let's get some firewood, okay? Guessing he can do that. Leave that to me, little guy. Yeah, we used to leave that to Woody and dump stuff together with the GoPro. I'll tidy up around the cabin and save Mariah from dying due to all this dust. Yeah, allergies aren't much to joke about, Corinne, just so you know. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Corinne. Yeah, see, this guy's the right idea, and Anatoly has the right idea. She's not too good, but sweet. Calm down. You calm down. You are... Okay, I mean, I like a bit of aggressive bites, but that's just a bit bonkers, honestly. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'm going foraging outside with over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds. There's bound to be treasure up here. Do you know which fungi are poisonous? I mean, some can cause, like, depersonalization, I'm sure, so, like, you think you're a frog or something. And I don't think you can really eat moss. I don't know if it's safe. I'm not a freaking mycologist though, so I wouldn't know about fungus. Slime molds, they do not sound appetizing. I think it is fun, and Anatoly knows so much about edible foods are in good hands. I think the slime mold looks delicious. You're crazy. You're definitely crazy, but certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Anatoly? I could figure that out. Yeah, I don't think he does. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm only acting like a corpse here. Ugh. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. Okay, we must be like really deep in the forest, and we're certainly not in New Zealand, because bears and wolves don't live around New Zealand. Are we in, like, I don't know, France? Maybe an area in Ukraine? I'm not sure. A lot of places have wolves and bears. That won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Okay, I don't know why you need 10 different techniques to incapacitate a bear, but whatever. Number 1 is Anatoly. Oh yeah, sorry Mariah. Got carried away again, huh? I have Anatoly with food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some food that we brought. Okay, so you brought like rations? You mean the emergency rations? Emergency? Okay, if you were going to come into the woods, I thought you might have been at least more prepared than you needed to be. I'm not great at planning ahead, but I mean, even I know that you bring the food with you. It's not really rocket science. Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting food, Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Me? Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Okay, I guess I can cook. I mean, I'm not great at it, but I can try. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright everyone, let's get to work while there's still sunlight. Gotta make hay while the sun shines. Later! Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, the 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Corinne alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. No worries. Tutorial. Save the game, right click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Sorry about that, I just drank some coke. The menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Ooh, so there's like collectibles? Please note, going back to the main menu to exit the game without saving or the progress you made. Be sure to save. This is beginning to sound a bit like Doki Doki Literature Club. The art style is sort of similar too. Do you have any experience making meals? Achievement unlocked. Butter them up. Not really, but I'm not extremely lazy. I don't want to disappoint her, so I'll just say of course. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. Can I serve her up by any chance? Right, it looks like you will remember that. Anyways, go and check out the living room. Let's talk later. Corinne heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen and find the ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial, you never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Sounds good. Why don't you give it a try? What area do you want to search first? The cupboard's behind the wood pile. There's nothing but cobwebs back here. I'm not a huge fan of spiders, but thankfully no spiders, that's good. They said I could search multiple places, right? Look at the wood logs closer. This is the pile of Norway spruce. Norway? So we're in Norway? I wouldn't know. I'm not really. I mean, geography was never really my strong suit. I'll look in the cupboards. The first few cupboards are empty. Until I must put the supplies somewhere else. For all I know, they're not in the kitchen. I'll look in the cupboards again. You check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Lovely. The drawers. You check the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. It's pretty gruesome looking cleaver. I should take that. It reminds me of Purgatory a little bit, that cleaver. It was the most reliable item you had, apart from the demonic axe, which passed on the Purgatory 2, which was awesome. And the shooter above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing at this one. Maybe Corinne will find it appetizing? Possibly. I'll check the cupboards in the wood pile again, because so far I don't seem to have found much. You check the cupboard underneath the sink. You found a dead mouse. This would be a great gift to give Corinne. You've added the dead mouse to your inventory. Why would I want a dead mouse? Behind the wood pile, the Norway spruce won't burn as hot as logs from an oak tree. These will be useless during a snowfall. I know that fir burns longer, but not as hot. And I know cedar burns hotter, but not as long, I think. We learned this from Cubs, which I went to like a decade ago, but yeah, that's about all I can really remember. Anyway, the drawers. You check the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. This could be interesting. You pull it open with all your might.
Whee! Cabbage!
Okay, we've been greeted by talking vegetables along with a raspberry and bread. I think that's a loaf of bread. Chompettes, sound off. Achievement unlocked. Chompette captain. So I'm guessing Cabbage is the Chompette captain of the Chompettes, leader. Zero, the onion is here. Okay, we have an onion and potato, cabbage, bread, and a raspberry. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Oh my god. Why puns? Always very raspberry. I hate puns. Did you really have to put this in? Potato. Cabbage stuffing in this drawer. I'm pretty sure that house is good enough. I like him. He's like apathetic and bored. Where the Chompettes? Gather that much. Why talk with those boring humans? Because they're human beings, like me, unlike you. All they have to give you is drama. All I have to give you guys is basically sarcasm. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. Well, that could be helpful. We'll show you our secret Chompette recipes. Click them all to become a 5-star chef. But I'm not a 5-star chef. I know a person who, one of my mates' uncles raised black-skinned chickens, and 5-star chefs purchased those and cooked them for like top dollar. Tutorial: you can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under extra, so be sure to save the game. Speaking of which, I may as well save now. Quick save complete. Okay. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate, meat free. Okay, so as long as none of these are eggplants or pomegranates, I think we're safe. Foods here. You unlocked your first recipe. My achievement was called that, by the way. Foods here. If you ever want to, just come to the drawer. Chompettes, let's move out. Do I have to carry a dead mouse on me still? I'm a bit concerned. Cabbage really slams the drawer closed. What is happening to my mental health, honestly? You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state. Yeah, see, my unnamed protagonist has the right idea. But only slightly. Hey. Did you find the supplies? No, unfortunately I didn't. You shake your head. I found five talking foodstuffs instead. And probably lied, he actually put them in the bedroom. I didn't think that'd be in here. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Okay, good to know. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. I know that's not how I pronounce it, but I'm trying to sound fancy when I say it. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Place some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. This looks like a pizza oven that my uncle owns. Throwing in some chopped onions, you cook at about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. This is making me hungry, and I just ate lunch. Next, mix some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. I don't know why I would have flour and cream in like emergency rations. Normally, I'd think there'd be like provisions like tinned stuff, but okay. Hours pass. I think that cream might have gone off. It was outside for hours. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. You could have at least gathered some food galore. You could have grabbed like a reasonable amount because we already had a lot by most things. You found some wild salt. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Why do you have a squirrel on your shoulder, by the way? I think that's a squirrel. Until the very end of the week, we saw a red deer. Did you hunt it? Because I mean, we could have used the meat. Mariah spotted it. Great. Mariah spotted the red deer. If I was out there, I would have practiced my archery. I have my bow on the wall. Yeah, that's great. Anyways. Killed 17 spiders today when you're out looking at deer. 17 spiders. Jeez. I'm glad we don't own this cabin. Yeah. That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spider here. Okay. 160 species of spider? I only see one species of spider, and that species is very annoying and bad to look at. I hate spiders. I absolutely hate them. I don't know why. 160? Yeah, you heard correctly. Don't worry, I'm sure they're in the bathroom or something. No. Almost all of them were near the couch. Yeah, I was going to sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. There's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Where the hell am I gonna sleep? Let's go to Mariah, I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep in one just in case any of them fall on the couch. Thanks, Regroup. Go on, Anatola, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Regroup. I always plan on taking one of the beds. I'm your designated chef. I'm cooking for you guys, and you guys aren't grateful enough to give me a godforsaken bed. This friend group is so dysfunctional. And totally I still out in one yard. Hey, sweet dreams, chump. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. I suppose I hope this is recording properly. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. Achievement unlocked. First meal. That doesn't look terribly appetizing, but you set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh wow, this smells delicious, I'm sure it does. I've never cooked a vegetable stew in my life. Thank you. I've cooked chili before, and I've made like hummus and things like that. You must be a world-class chef, and I can make a chocolate mug cake in about 5 minutes. Go and take a bite. That's bland as hell. Be careful when we made you anything, Mariah. You're the one walking around killing spiders. And making fun of people. So, yeah. Corinne, tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Gross. What's wrong with meat? I love meat. Maybe Mariah's vegan or something, or vegetarian. She must be vegetarian because we added heavy cream to this, and cream is currently known as a dairy product, and vegans don't eat that. For a side dish, you can make some bread and utilize the Frageria visca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. I think that's probably the scientific name, so that's probably Latin. I used to know Latin, but not all that well. Nobody cares this week. Why do you guys put up with her, honestly? Everyone laughs at Corinne's polite ribbing. I don't know if it's polite. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. Something would. Winning lottery? This could very well be the best day you've ever had. Really, the best day I ever had was when I got a laptop. You got to be stuffed. Day 0 to day 1, I assume. Yep. Hey, you up? Well, I am now, apparently. I just sleep. I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. Once again, where did I sleep? Did I just sleep in the corner or something? Because, personally, I don't really see the big deal with, like, I don't know, letting me sleep somewhere. You slept on a rocking chair, Mariah slept on the couch, Anatoly and Corinne slept in the bedroom, in the actual beds, which I'm guessing is lucky for some people, but you didn't even give me a place to sleep, you just set me up on a corner. Which I'm not gonna lie is kinda rude. You just threw me in a corner. You're just like, here you go, sleep here. I mean, occasionally I've slept in my car when, you know, I wanted to, like, when I just need to get away from everything. I used to sleep in my car, like, upright. It was very uncomfortable. But yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, game glitched a bit. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. You woke up an hour before dawn? Bro, I'm a heavy sleeper, and I sleep for long periods of time, but, I mean... Were you two pipe down trying to sleep over here? Oh. All the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Reora? Did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Kara's missing with you, Mariah. Let's find some more wild sorrel today. Honestly, I just take whatever you can find currently, considering we probably don't have a lot of food with us. You should have brought more food than needed, but it doesn't matter. Yeah! If you like, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. See, this guy's the right idea. Cook, meat, get whatever food you can find if you don't have a lot of food. What's with you and meat, big guy? Well, a lot of people like meat. Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plant eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. Yeah, you're vegetarian, aren't you? You know I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I like ability to go fishing. Cheer up, Grin. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least, so everyone's going? That's okay. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. You mean blackberries? I don't know, honestly, and I don't really care. I don't even know what blackthorn berries are. I have to look them up later. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? Don't see why not. You nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? Why would I want to steal your stuff exactly? You nod. Roy, Anatoly, and Gregor leave the cabin with a hop on their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a draw of Chompettes. Okay, so, I could talk to a bunch of vegetables. Or I could just wait. Tutorial. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. So, you only get one choice at the end of the day will win. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? You know, going into the basement will be kind of good, because this was supposed to be a horror game. So far, nothing really horrifying has happened. Look around the bathroom, check out the bedroom, talk with the Chompettes. I should probably make a save, but... Can I make a save? Let's see. Yeah, I can. Save game, here we go. Back to game. Let's talk with the Chompettes.
Hello!
Hey, Cabbage. Where's the rest of them? Not that I really care. I don't want to see bread. You almost trapped yourself. No, I didn't. I went to the bathroom like half an hour ago. I'm perfectly fine.
Yes, my nana!
The other Chompettes are somewhere in the basement, so I should have gone into the basement. So it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts? I know one. Cabbage is part of the sunflower family. I think it is. And that was lettuce. You shake your head. Great! Cabbage has 24 calories and 100 grams, disgraceful to vitamins K and C. I said I didn't want to hear them? Well, I didn't say anything, I shook my head, but still. Purple cabbage has even more vitamin C than green cabbage. I have seen purple cabbage, and I've also seen purple cauliflower. I think it's like a mutation, or something. Like, orange carrots would be enough actually mutated seeds, but they were mass produced eventually. Maybe you should ask Anatoly why that is when he gets back. Once again, just because you wear glasses, it doesn't make him a bookworm. Well, I believe Russia eats the most cabbage. Okay. Pretty cool, right? I should have been a scholar instead of world-class comedian. You're not a comedian, you're a cabbage. You're a cabbage, you're not a comedian. Achievement unlocked. Appetizer Apprentice. Since you've been so patient today, I'll give you the Chompette's secret recipe for The Band's Age style tembi. Once again, I did English, not whatever this language is. Not your normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. You're not sure. Tutorial. Check out the recipe, go to the main menu under Gallery. Be sure to save beforehand. Well, my work here is done. Chompettes! Mosey out. It's only you. You just said so yourself. Can you put me in the drawer? I want to surprise the others later. Sure? They're extremely relieved that the cabbage has stopped talking. Yeah, same here. You shut the drawer as per her request. Okay, so it's she. We look over the supplies and start planning your next meal. We're back. Okay. Knock it off, Mariah. You're looking a bit embarrassed, don't you? It's pretty rare to be scared of one. Scared of what? Spiders? I wouldn't say so. Actually, arachnophobia is very common. I don't know if it's the most common, but it is quite common. It's not! You knew the big guy was so scared of... Shut up! Yeah, I mean, trust me, I want her to shut up every now and again as well. I like her green eyes, though. That's quite rare. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. Okay, you scared of marmots? That's a bit strange, but okay. Mariah laughs so hard that your ears ring. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother trying to say that. Or that. Or that. Tears rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop hyperventilating? If I have a choice, I'll just say no. Disclose the dots, currently. Absolutely not. Yeah, one less mouth to feed, right? Why are we so concerned about food? I mean, we don't have a lot, but still. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain. Sorry about that. Then please explain, big guy. Your looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. I mean, I know this isn't our cabin, but I mean, if we're gonna run out of food eventually, shouldn't we, like, I don't know, start a garden or something? I know it will take a long time. Unlike, don't starve together, but still, yeah. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty cabbage rolls, or speciality. Sorry, I can't, I graduated a few years ago, it was a while. I don't really read all that much. I read a lot, like, I have a lot of books, but I used to read those. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. Good to know. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. I don't think cabbage will be very pleased about this. Just so you know. And then in your mixing bowl you can buy some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt and pepper along with some tomato sauce. Use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after it won't come up. You should wash your hands before and after, but okay. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. This sounds like making sushi, but like, just with string. You place the cabbage rolls on a large skillet of medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Maybe I should say these recipes to my mother. Maybe something like that. This is the time to observe them, of course. She's usually wrapped up. Currently, she's wrapped up in her work. She's quite often wrapped up in her work, actually. I'm not complaining currently, but it doesn't really matter. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. My family is my problem, not your guys. You came to watch me play videos and talk, not worry about family trifles. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with liquid or baste it. I can't bloody read today. Remember, I had an episode of sleep paralysis this morning, like 3 AM or something. That looks very, that looks almost too realistic to be a drawing. It's very impressive if this is a drawing. You cooked cabbage rolls, as you unlocked, meals and deals. Mariah looks optimistic, Corinne looks skeptical, and Todd looks curious, Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes their first bite. Wait. Only Gregor has a mug. Okay, Corinne seems to be enjoying it. That's pretty darn good, thank heavens. She actually gave me a compliment. Wow, I keep the whole batch myself. I don't think you're gonna be doing that though. I think the vegetable stew tastes better, but let me how tender the cabbage is. This is pretty red. Do you use fresh tomatoes for it? I don't really know. Considering the tomatoes weren't just picked, I wouldn't assume we did, but yeah. It really adds to it. Spend some of the liquid on top of it, you'll thank me later. Where's the horror? Is what I'd love to know. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking, this is really something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. I do my own dishes? Why can't you lazy douches do it yourself? Pardon my French, but still. What is she gonna do? Make other people read for you? Not happening, yeah. Do your own dishes, let the others do their dishes. You settle and go to bed. You make a mess, you tidy it up. Everyone goes to bed full. That's good. Tomorrow will be another great day. Will it? Currently, I don't recall us having played on a computer, so I don't think it's going to be all that great. Day 1. Day 2. Okay. That's good. Good morning, everyone. Once again, you can stop being our alarm clock. Yeah. I'm going, Gregor! Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Yeah, exactly what I asked, Corinne. Storm clouds gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meat you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Once again, you should have brought more food with you then, shouldn't you, you dinguses? Rose is correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk of flooding. Or for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully the cabin is on high ground, but it doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. Actually, being on high ground is primarily a reason that you are to be safe from floodwaters. If you get hungry, you can eat that thing on your shoulder. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Corinne! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Corinne. Huh? I won't have to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Corinne. Better prepare to fail. True. No, totally. Let's go out and prepare for the storm. You should have spent more time gathering food than firewood on your first day, if that's the case, because then you got more firewood than we'd ever know what to do with. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has been hours than trying to hunt. See, I mean, I'm guessing that you're in an age where at least you have guns. I don't know if you have licenses, but I don't think it really matters. You could have hunted, you could have fished for the trout. I mean, I don't really know if Mariah's opinion cares if we're running out of food. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Okay. Let me have little guy. Seems like those two have our names. Link those for each other. Until then, we all head into the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. That's a nice painting. I want that. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Mariah's optimistic. Corinne's like sort of edgy. I like Corinne more. She's got more like bite to her, so I'll talk to Corinne. Hey. This paper nailed to the wall is pretty ancient. That? Yeah, looks pretty tattered. What were the old days like? Old days. When I was little, I didn't have much to play with. I mean, we were much poorer. I normally just play with my grandpa's cigarettes sometimes. I'm not sure what you mean extremely brutal, not as bad as times like these. Times before playing with cigarettes, I don't know if that was a good or a bad thing, but I'll just say extremely brutal. Oh, really? You have to share the details with me later, okay? Karen will not be able to stomach your stories. What, did we resort to killing people or something? To get entertained? But you still agree that you'll tell you the details later. Karen will definitely remember that. Your relationship is stronger. Oh, so I can max out hearts. You hear a shout from the other room. Grigor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Grigor is blushing slightly. Okay, don't know why. Hey, can you cook something while we're out? Probably. Apparently we don't have a lot of food left. You nod, thank you. Alright everyone, we have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. Good luck guys, think you'll need it. The group leaves determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. Okay, what do we do? What's that noise? It sounds like static? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? What radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. A radio? How old is this guy we're playing as? It seems to be broken. Head on to this. You got the strange radio. Before you cooked in, what should you check out? I don't know, bro, you tell me. Go to the basement, look around the bathroom, check in the bedroom, and inspect the kitchen. Apparently, we only have one choice, so let's save here. I go over these in my free time. I mean, going into the basement would be cool. But I don't really know for certain. What place should we go do first? It's hard, I'm trying to think. Maybe go into the bedroom. I'll check out the bedroom, see what's up. Okay, I'm guessing Anatoly or Corinne made their bed and the other one didn't give a damn. Poor Anatoly. Corinne's snoring is so loud she even wakes you up sometimes. Okay, normally I just have to get to bed. Normally I just have to go to sleep early and I'll usually sleep through anything. Anatoly must be running on fumes. Would he have the courage to wake her up though? Possibly, I don't know for certain. Probably not. You wait around for the others to return. Let me see, that's the map. And we got a bird cage, but no bird. We just have a pet duck, we call it Toast. Mariah's back early today. Hi Mariah, how's things? Hey. The others are still looking for food outside. Until they found some more berries. And nothing that would feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. Crunch the numbers, we don't have enough food, even with rationing. Plus, there's a big storm if we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. You should have told me about the inventory management in that case. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? Sure, I mean we don't have much to cook with anyway, so... You nod. Thank you. Oh god, she looks demented there. You've done such a great job with me so far. She looks like Jeff the Killer. You're very sweet. Oh, that's nice. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? I will remember that. Sorry about that. The relationship was stronger. Okay, I didn't even need to select her to get the relationship stronger. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. If we have anything to cook with, I'll let you know. You nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. If someone's willing to tramp all the way out here. Even Grigor himself said the walk was brutal. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. Karen looks just about as disappointed as ever. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. What are you, a food critic all of a sudden? you have any sugar? Apparently not. You shook your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Corin. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Probably rain. You just see yourself, storm clouds. I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Yeah, nature's beauty. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That depends. That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. You must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You can even see snow on the tops of mountains. You normally do. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was in-game. That almost sounded like a dying calf. Okay, it was in-game. Look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. That was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I'd recognise that sound from anywhere. Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. Wow, tough crowd. You said your mind for something to say, but do you think it was an old riddle? I was very good with riddles when I was little. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Hunger. I know this one. Dust? Not quite. Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it. Is it hunger? Bingo, correct. Yeah, I was going to guess that. Were you Gordon Ramsay? I called her that because she acts like she's a food critic. So, what's on the menu tonight, Chef? Bread and jam. Okay. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some frosty bread. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. Achievement unlocked. Bare cupboards. Is this all we got? The bread's a little tough. Look, beggars can't be choosers. Gregor, don't look a gift horse. I can't bloody talk today. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Maybe someone actually did die for it, who knows? This is meant to be a horror game. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Everyone laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal. But I got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back. And it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. I wish I knew what pain felt like. I wish I knew what anything felt like. I mean, honestly, if someone came up to me, stabbed me in the back, and then ran off, I wouldn't even feel it. I'd probably just, collapse and end up dying. But yeah, you wander away from the cabin, stumbling in the river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want anything to come of. You didn't want things to come of this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters, but it won't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a few minutes, you stop struggling against the current. Did we die? As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what it was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh god, that was like a twisted hag or something. Feeling unlocked, just a dream. Wake up! Sorry, you're making strange noises in your sleep. Ooh, thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms. What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. I tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Well, I would like to know what the time is, like, in the game, because if it's like 3 AM, I won't bother. I'll just play on my phone until everyone else gets up. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from your nightmare. But I love nightmares. Why would I have goosebumps? Current story is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You notice give a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. Okay. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified. Let me guess, we're surrounded by rain. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Terrific. Looks like Saturday State warning is all appropriate for today. Maybe we clear up tomorrow? You can't steal big guy's optimism, Korean. I mean, that's all he's basically got going for him, apart from his size. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. I like you more by the second. You're saying exactly what I'm saying. Eh. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Yeah, that's gonna get him far in life, isn't he? Doesn't it? Knock it off, you two. Ryan, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation that was for the last 20 years in the living room. Very scientific there. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? I told you already, Corinne. I told all of you. Just because he wears glasses doesn't make him a bookworm. I mean, you see some guy, like, driving a black Maserati wearing sunglasses, does that automatically make him a bookworm nerd? No, it doesn't. It just makes him a show-off. Why didn't you read it? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes? Okay. That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Artisan? Do you mean like, wine and cheese? That's artisan. Why don't they simply gathering dust? Because computers exist, and the Kindle, and the MacBook, and the Xbox, and the PlayStation 5. How'd you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of the year, multiply by a factor of... I'm going to explain meteorology to you. Meteorology? It sounds like weather control. That's probably meteorology, though. I was better at, like, geology, or astrology, or all that jazz. One of my friends, although pro, I'm sure you know him, if you've watched some of my other videos, they had to do a biology assignment today. A couple of weeks back, I think. Maybe a couple of days, I don't know. It was a while. And we talk a lot, so, yeah. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to, this is just coming up as gibberish to us, where, so the first thing you need to understand, minutes of explanation feel like hours. That's what happens when you're bored. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently that he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. Sorry. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Missing no one is going to applaud. Nobody claps. Yeah, tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it, huh? Yeah. Anatoly turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until this floodwater stops. Yeah, we can. It's rain, it's not acid. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. Let's have you enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam, there's gonna be more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. I don't laugh much, honestly. I laugh in my talk pretty often, but still. These guys are so stupid. Why didn't you bring more food with you? With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. That's gonna be tough if you don't have a lot of food left. You take out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. You got some crusty bread and start working on making some more jam. With a question to yourself, you decided to check on the Chompettes.
Hello.
Hey guys. Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. Well, they're trying to eat you, so yeah. That big guy will try and eat me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Even if I would tell them, which I'm pretty sure I can't, because it's never going to give me the option, why would I tell them? They'll think I'm bonkers. But I'll just go out there and say, hey guys, I found these 5 talking pieces of food in the cupboard. Come get a look. They're just gonna laugh at me and probably kick me out of the cabin. Yep. I'm not even gonna read this. You sound like an illager. Were you raised by a vindicator by any chance? Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? It was toast, wasn't it? Yeah. That one's been done to death. Oh crap, at least Raspberry understands. Do you know how raspberry milk was introduced? Oh my god, I know this one, and it's so poor.
Raspberry.
Yeah. That and normal grown. These puns are the worst on earth, I swear to heavens. Did Cornbread teach you that one? Nope, wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Yep. That was well with the time and effort, Raspberry. No, it wasn't. It was dreadful. But you won the annual Chompette comedy competition this year. God, what do you guys do for show and tell? I brought this block of golds. What did you bring? This Nobel Peace Prize? Crying out loud, it's bonkers. It's absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. And why do you do a comedy competition? I mean, I guess it's better than whatever we do. Whatever human beings do with their time. We do competition. We do comedy, but still. Of course, not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? Yeah, Shadow, sounds about right. We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think about anything else to be hungry. Champagne sticks together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast or famine. Shadow, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. I like Potato. He's like grim and sullen and bitter. Chompettes somehow manage to close the door on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. It's 20 past 12, but I'm talking a lot, so I usually have to yawn. I'm still not used to yabbering all the time. Took you long enough. Colonel looks for the 2 slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold in these last 2 slices of bread. Beggars can't be choosers. And besides, mold won't kill you if you eat it. Fun fact. Colonel's right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. I think something violent's gonna come down in a day or 2. I think this is enough for 5 of us. You should have come better prepared, you nutcrackers. What the heck did you think was gonna happen? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. That's all we have left. Gregor's right. And tell you what more supposed to give us food poisoning? I know that answer for you. No, they won't. I'm, no scientist. Sorry. Let's pick up as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters. This stuff lasts another day. Sorry about the yawns once again. Everyone grimly nods, really hard their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat in one bite. It looks like a duck eating bread. You should consume it slowly. Thanks again. Bread and jam is much for a meal, but it's more we haven't left Ukraine. Wait. Are you Ukrainian refugees? That would explain the food situation if so, and if that is the case, then I feel dreadful already. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. I'll tell you one thing, dying of starvation would be brutal. It's really slow and painful. I'm actually going to tell you something pretty sensitive. I actually tried to starve myself to death once, and My parents would have had to force feed me half the time. And after I got back into an eating routine, every bite was like a sharp pain in my stomach. That's all it does, it sharpens the pain, it doesn't empty it. But until the storm was over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. And tell me, where are you getting that information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here? You just said earlier, hardly that was capable of reading. You're illiterate, so that is definitely a lie. Hey, I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious, he pretends to read those books, but he wants us to think that he's smart. But I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? Me? Personally, I think you guys are bonkers, but until he doesn't know his earth conditions from a hole in the ground, the current is correct, until he can read out with my own 2 eyes. I'm gonna say this because it's dark, like me. Yeah. You're funny, am I? I don't think I'm funny. Russell Howard and Joe Lycett and those people are funny. I'm not. I keep pretending with those books, Anatoly. Brutal, Corinne. I found no book in the living room, Anatoly. Let me know if you want a small fry. Oh, a picture book. I didn't read all that correctly. Corinne! Corinne smiles at you. Yes, let's call it a day. Yeah. Sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas, missing their ravenous. 6 minutes later. Try and lie down and preserve galleries if that's the case. I'm glad you called out Anatoly's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly is living in the same bedroom. I should have never let him be the one to share with me. But what if it was just me and you? I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. Once again, where are we sleeping? In the corner? You nod. Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point, right? Oh. You never told me about that anatomization book on the bookshelf. You study anatomy? Really cool pictures in there. Corinne looks like she has a crush on you. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson. Okay? See, Corinne is the sort of girl that I like. She's brutal, and she's honest, and she's, like, hardcore. I've never met someone like that in my life, but I know girls occasionally dated me just for my money. Well, my mum's money, not my money. Yeah. You're definitely a shocker, and I'll remember that. Your relationship is stronger. Oh, heck, I've almost reached the hour mark. I'll finish off this bit. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to sleep very hungry. So when it comes to day 4, I'll end the episode. Here we go, day 4. I'll save and then end it. Don't dream for the entire night, that's okay. Quick save complete. So yeah, I'll save game. Yeah. Once again, I'm getting the episode. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell, all that jazz. If you are feeling enjoying this, why don't you suggest your family, or maybe your friends are interested. And of course, please consider subscribing. 100% free, you can always subscribe at any time, it helps me out a ton. And before I forget, I am going to be doing a live stream on the last day of April, of a horror game, called, I think, Dice Psycho. Can't remember, or something like that. It's in honor of the Something Scary team, as, Maki Makani is leaving, and I think the, next episode might be her last, which is on tomorrow. It comes up on Spotify, the Something Scary podcast, and it sucks that she's leaving, but we don't have any say in it. But yeah, I know she isn't going to watch this, but it means a lot to me if she, the Something Scary team notices me. They talk to me on Insta sometimes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll of course be seeing you in the next one. Deuces!